Don't worry, Lana. I have a solution for you. Don't worry, Lana. I have a solution for you. Alright, let's move on to this data. From this data, we can see that nearly 80% students access the internet daily to find their study resources. Next, this data also shows that most students found education game is very effective, with almost 50% students choose 5, but there's also students choose 3, which means that they still prefer traditional method to learning. Thus, it shows that there is still a need for education game to improve their learning. Lastly, this data also illustrates that most students spend around 2 to 3 hours and more than 3 hours studying each day.
Based on the data that we gathered from the survey, we developed the EDUQUEST board game designed to make learning fun and engaging. Here how it works. First, each player scans the QR code on the game box, which directs them to the Braniacs website. From there, they can access the question generator and choose the subject they want to revise. The game progresses by answering past year exam question with each move. Before rolling the dice, player must answer a question. If they get it right, they can roll and move. If wrong, they skip their turn. When landing on a question mark box, the player must answer another question. If correct, they get a reward, but if wrong, they face a penalty. Player can buy properties on each landmark, which allow them to collect rent from other players who land on their space. The game ends when all the questions in the selected past year paper are answered, or by mutual agreement among players. The player with the most properties win, while players who go bankrupt are eliminated. We not only offer a question generator, but in our website Braniacs, we provide a variety of resources to support every student's learning journey. It is in Galaxy theme, as it symbolizes the vastness of knowledge and ready to be explored. In addition to the question generator, we also offer a note section with compact study materials for quick and effective revision. To make learning more accessible, Braniacs is available in 3 languages, which is Malay, Chinese, and English. And we are planning to add even more languages in the future. There's also a study room section where students can find their tutors that powered by volunteers, including fellow students, in order to creating a community where we all learn from each other.
The 2 main objectives of EDUQUEST is, the first is to incorporate technology in education, and then we want to have a collaborative in our learning session.
You can highlight some benefits of revising through EDUQUEST are increased engagement and replayability. This is by answering questions correctly to win the adventure while exposed to famous landmarks around the world. Secondly is inclusivity, where we take into account other pre-education besides A-level, which are O-level and IGCSE. Third is skill development. EDUQUEST is a game-based learning where questions are asked for players to move forward. Hence, regular exposure to answering questions can improve memory, attention, and cognitive flexibility. What is cognitive flexibility? It is the ability to switch between thinking about 2 different concepts or to think about multiple concepts simultaneously. Fourth, it is fun and entertaining, especially if you are a fan of family games such as Monopoly. We are proud to align our product with the Sustainable Development Goals, specifically SDG 4 and SDG 9. By supporting SDG 4, we are contributing to quality education by ensuring that every student has access to effective learning tools. And at the same time, we are addressing SDG 9, which focuses on industry, innovation and infrastructure, by providing a new innovative way to help students revise and succeed. Now, let's discuss the commercial potential of our product. We believe this product is ideal for schools, tuition centers, teachers, and students who are preparing for their A-level exams. It can serve as an educational tool and an additional resource to support exam preparation. Our distribution strategy includes selling through online stores, bookstores, and directly to schools, making it widely accessible to our target audience. On June 2023, it is reported by Cambridge that more than 237,000 students in 135 countries take A-level exam, which means we have a huge target audience.
This graph shows about market of education game in Asia Pacific, and we can clearly see that in the next 10 years, the market of education will be increased significantly. Okay, so how about our cost and selling price? So our cost is only 32 ringgit and 80 cent, and we plan to mark up our product 25%, which is 8 ringgit and 20 cent. So it will lead to our selling price, which is 41 ringgit.
This was our finding. Based on our feedback from the users, we see that the notes we are given to them was very helpful. So we are planning to give more incentive to the students and teachers to put their notes in our website. The users find that some of the questions are somewhat difficult, so we are planning to provide platform for them to ask directly the teachers any question to them. We will charge the student for any session they book on. Last but not least, we are planning to improve some of the features of the product. For example, we are going to make it in an apps form so they can play the EDUQUEST Monopoly game and they can also answer directly from the apps. Next, we are planning to make it in several languages. So we are going to make it in, for example, like Russian language. And the third is we are going to include more exam board, for example, SATs, so that the apps can be more accessible throughout the world. 95% of the students find that EDUQUEST is very helpful, especially during the exam. So we are going to take this feedback positively and continue to improve our product.
Isn't it fun to study this way?
Yes, EDUQUEST is very helpful. It also gives me various of access to A-level subject material.